Good morning, you're listening to Classic Country Breakfast on Ace Country Radio. This is a new segment called Switching Gears, when two worlds collide, rock and roll and country. The band Fountains of Wayne are most known for their song Stacy's Mom. The band received 2 Grammy nominations in 2004 for their album Welcome Interstate Managers. Jody Porter was the lead guitar player for Fountains of Wayne. You guys always dabbled with country music. How did that come about?
Yeah, well, Chris has always had a penchant for good country, the real deal stuff.
And where did you learn to play like that?
Well, I grew up in the South, and whether you wanted to hear that type of chicken picking or not, it was always prevalent. And I don't know, I put my little twist on it, obviously, but I just learned it, I guess, from hearing it because it was omnipresent when I was growing up.
Have any country artists been an influence in your music?
I was listening to Johnny Cash yesterday and liking it. In fact, I'm going to be working on his old console and tape machine at a studio of a friend of mine who's opening up in Nashville. So that'll be my next project. This is another EP.
While I town. You are listening to Classic Country Breakfast on Ace Country Radio. We got Jody Porter on the phone from the Grammy-nominated band Fountains of Wayne. In addition to Fountains of Wayne, you've had many solo albums, and you've guest starred on many other albums for Jesse Malin, Juliana Hatfield, and the Monkees.
I played on 2 Monkees albums. Yeah, one was called Good Times, and that song that everybody seemed to really take to was called Me and Magdalena, which I played on and Ben Gibbard wrote. So I remember, a long time ago during the holidays, it was brought to my attention that was going to happen. And I was sort of summoned to write a song for it, and I was like, holy crap, I'm going to write a song for the Monkees? All right. Ended up playing on 2 or 3 of them anyway. But when I got there, the song I had basically thought would be a fit for them, there was already a song that sounded so much like it. And it was an old leftover, if you can believe it, that Harry Nilsson had started with them back in the early 70s. And the 2 songs, with the exception of the key, are pretty close. Your typical Monkees-y kind of song, which is what they're known for, the Monkees sound.
You're listening to Classic Country Breakfast on Ace Country Radio. This segment is called Switching Gears. In addition to guest starring on numerous albums and The Bell Tower and Fountains of Wayne, you have a few solo albums. Tell us about your most recent one, Waterways.
In fact, Brian is playing not only on the Waterways record, which I should mention is available on vinyl on Bandcamp, jodyporter1.bandcamp.com, and it's on Rare Rock Records. Nice little package there with the lyrics and stuff. So that is something that I really had wanted to post. Well, I wouldn't say post-COVID. It was still going on, believe it or not. But we tried to do a little tour to support it. And, got the DC gig done. And then somebody on the touring path with us, one of our techs got sick. And gradually we got to New York with the duo, and we did it anyway, me and my bass player Ian. So yeah, that was sort of the touring cycle for Waterways, which never really happened that much. We kind of played it safe. And I know a lot of my friends like Dinosaur got a late start, but it's always better to make sure that the air is clear, especially in a bloody pandemic. And there's one called Moonbeam Reach, which might reach more people if it's a strummy acoustic-y song.